Alright, so I wanted to make a video on Shelly today because as I was going to pick a brawler, I seen there was around 85 brawlers at the moment. So that made me have a question, since Shelly's one of the default brawlers, if she's still a good or bad brawler. So by the end of this video, we're going to see how she performs, and I was going to go ahead and give her a rating from 1 out of 10. So let's get into her build and let's get this video started. So for the gadget, we're going to run clay pigeons, and it's so she can have long range and be more versatile of a brawler. And then for the star power, we're going to use Band-Aid. So when Shelly falls below 40%, she regains health, and the star power regenerates every 15 seconds. So overall, I really think it's just a good star power. And for the first gear, we're going to run speed, and for the second gear, we're going to run gadget charge, and then we're also going to have her hyper charge. Alright, so that's going to be it for Shelly's build. So how we're going to do this, I'm going to play 3 clips, and we're going to watch them over, and we're going to see how she's going to perform. We're also going to keep track of her kills and her deaths. So let's get into this. Alright, first game on. So I already know that Shelly does counter Frank and most of those brawlers. And usually at the start of the game, I like to use Shelly's gadget, but as you can see, they have a lot of hefty brawlers. So it kind of would have been a waste of a gadget. So I just kind of used her regular shot and kind of take advantage of their push so I can farm Shelly's super. And as you can see, that Kenji was starting to push me, and you could just blast them away with their super, and that's also 1 kill for her. Now, since the players have kind of resetted, it's time to take central control with Shelly. And I seen this clip again. I see that Frank comes with a super. I don't know why he didn't use it. He probably could have got me, but I was just holding just in case he did use it. I would have supered him, but he didn't, so I collected another kill. And then right here I popped my hyper charge just to kind of make sure that we do get a goal, but we didn't. And then I moved off to the left because that's where they were pushing from. Basically, I was just being the support player as Colette was cooking. So this is how we got our first goal of the match. And as you can see, I did use my gadget the second round because I knew they were going to kind of set back, because when they pushed the first time, it wasn't really that good. So basically, we're just cleaning up, and I do get a 3rd kill. So I just walk up and score an open goal, and we have a total of 3 kills. So that's the end of that game. Alright, so the second game. And as I can see, that Shelly does counter those brawlers as well. And as you can see, I start using the gadget in the beginning of the map because they like to push, like Hank. And honestly, this game I was playing, I was actually having fun with Shelly because she was kind of just hitting her shots. They would be in the wide open, and I can kind of take control of the map however I want. And as you can see, that Jackie decides to push, but I wasn't really afraid of dying because if I would get low, I would just regenerate with Shelly's star power. And right here, I decided to use a super so I can kind of open up the map. And at this time, all you got to do is just keep your distance from Hank and just make sure not to get hit. And I believe that Hank decided to push, and you kind of just got to use the map as your advantage. And I believe I did get a kill, and I did get a kill on Hank, so that's another kill for Shelly. So now I decided to move to the right side of the map because that's where the ball's going to be. But luckily I did have my super, so I kind of can just sit here and wait for my teammates to respawn. And as I can see that Frank was moving up, so I used a super just to kind of buy time. And I did pop my gadget, and as you can see, I kind of was sniping with it. And so that's why I kind of like Shelly's gadget, because you can be so versatile. Even though I was way on the right side, I can still do damage from there. So now as we're moving up the map, I do have my hypercharge, and I did see that there was 2 brawlers. I'm going to be on the left side, so I thought it was a good idea to use it. It would just be better in general just to have a goal and waste the hypercharge. So now the second round starts, and as usual I start off with the gadget. And as you can see by now that the gadget is really worth it because it kind of just holds them back, and I don't even take any damage because how far I am. And as you can see, I break down the walls and kind of open up the map and kind of use the map how I really want to. And right here I believe I get another kill, and yes I do. And I kind of waste my super here, but at the same time I'm still farming more super. And here I get my super, and I just open up the wall because Hank was just sitting behind there. And so here I do have my hypercharge. Even though I don't have my super, I still use it. I did get another kill, and I believe I did get another one, and I did. So I just grab the ball, go around, and score. And that's going to be it for the second round, and let's get into the third one. Okay, in this match we had our own Hank this time, and we really don't counter those brawlers, but if they get close, we know what to do. So we start off with our gadget so I can stay out of the range since they can shoot farther. And here Dynamite got too close, so I kind of took advantage of that, and I got my super, so I just decided to open up the map. And honestly, it just makes it harder for throwers throughout the game. And right here's a really good example, just to be patient, because there's really no reason for me to push, because obviously Spike is at an advantage and I'm at a disadvantage. But it would be different if I did have my super. But as you can see, the other brawlers are kind of pushing him to me, so I didn't even get shot, and I did open it up, and I believe they did score, and they didn't, but I did get another kill, and that was my first death. And so right now I'm coming back from respawn, and right now I can't really do much. I don't have my super, I don't have nothing, so all I'm gonna do is just farm and kind of just get my super. And I believe I got it here, and I had to use it, but I do have my hypercharge now, so I pop that and just get another kill, and I believe this is how we get our first goal, and there's our first goal. So this is going to be the second round, and as usual, start off with a gadget, and it just pushes them back, and they're not inclined to keep pushing. And Hank was kind of doing a solo push, and right here I believe I was just opening up the map, and I got another kill. And now since they're in our spawn, I kind of take advantage and get a kill, and I open up the map as well, and I'm going to use the wall right here so I don't get shot, and I'm also just going to be putting pressure on them. I get another kill and I use my super, so I got my kill on Dynamite, and that's how we finish the game. And let's get to the stats. Okay, so out of the 3 games, Shelly had 15 kills and 1 death, and my total rating I give her is honestly a 9 out of 10, but that's going to be my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, leave a comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.